So Smac is claiming that he's leaving back on Figg, and Trell is in full exposed mode as well as clown mode on Smac. Now Smac really has been spiraling since I did the content on what people were saying about him online as far as dealing with the whole entire Hoover Rico. Now, with that being said, it seems as though Smac really has lost it at this point. He's being very highly sensitive. He's been blocking people in the chat. Him and Trell have been going at it. He's been claiming everybody's challenging him, including Heather, after dissing Heather and calling her a 2, even though they said that he's with a silverback gorilla. But with that being said, though, Smac would go to his YouTube channel and claim that he was going to be in litigation with Heather and Trell. He's saying that he has lawyers on retainer.
Oh, he want to challenge me, and Heather want to challenge me. Let the games begin. So, my lawyer been in contact with Trell and Heather's lawyer because they been hitting them up and shit. So we're going to see if we can work out these numbers and see how can we resolve this problem. Because I tried to talk it out with Trell, but he too high powered. He want to yell and, bitch, I don't care. You ain't got to, brother. You ain't got to argue with me. You got to argue with the courts. We're going to let the courts be the judge of this. You don't have to argue with me. You don't. I am back on Figg. Yeah, I am back on Figg, nigga. That's what you fail to realize, nigga. And I ain't going to just sit here and make it seem like if it wasn't for me, back on Figg wouldn't be nothing. No, if it wasn't for both of us, back on Figg wouldn't be nothing. But without me back on Figg ain't shit. Without you back on Figg ain't shit. So let's just see how this gonna play out.
Now, regardless to what I think about Smac, I do believe that the duo of Smac and Trell has worked for Back on Figg. I mean, let's be honest. Back on Figg wouldn't be Back on Figg if it wasn't for Smac being there, just like Smac said, or if Trell was there. I don't think either one of them could carry the show without the other. I've watched several live streams with Trell by himself, and I feel like Trell is one of those Joe Budden type of podcaster that need somebody with them, a partner to bounce off of and be creative with. And nothing's wrong with that, right? But for Smac to sit up and say that he has lawyers on retainer, it seems like there's something going on with some money situation. Because other than that, why would you need lawyers? On top of that, when you went at me, you claimed that the building was yours, the studio was yours. I was recording in my car or sometimes somewhere in a small house or whatever you had to say about me. But at this particular time, it looks like the building that you once bragged about is Trell's and Heather's. With that being said, though, Trell would actually begin to expose certain things about Smac's hygiene and cleaning up, as well as exposing that he's not the only person to play with Smac, but ultimately Smac is going after Trell and not the other people who done played with him.
Have lawyers on retainment. Because when I go to court, I'm going to need your SSI check.
Damn, he's even going after Smac's SSI check. And not only is he going after it, just one check, he's going to say he wants it for 5 summers.
I need it. I need it for 5 summers. I need it. Well, I ain't look at your little videos that you did, but I want to look at them right now, though, man. I want to look at these little videos that you did right now, and we can react to them.
Now, this is where it gets crazy, and this is what I was talking about him talking about cleaning up, because ultimately, I believe that this has something to do about Smac making a mess, and there's certain parts of this that I didn't play, like Smac pissing on couches and stuff like that, but he shows Smac being clowned by other homies and forced to actually allegedly clean up Dookie.
Cleaning up Dookie and letting the homies. How you clean up Dookie for a minute. Now look at this, bro.
I ain't getting no motherfucker.
Get your motherfucking. I turn it off.
I ain't getting no turn up.
You ain't getting the Smac. Smac. Get the turn on the toilet.
What the? Hey, you niggas out of pocket. Hey, you niggas out of pocket, cuz.
Eventually, Trell would state that there's going to be a replacement for you, Smac, back on Figg, Smac, you being replaced. It's no longer your studios. Trell is tired of you. He said your breath stinks. He said you pissing on the couches. You coming in there drunk, smelling like you have been drinking from the day before. And Heather actually said that your cleanliness is in question because you got asked to clean up splatter on the back of the toilet bowl and you must refuse. On top of that, they said that you've been taking money and charging people for stuff and putting the chili in your pocket, and you got caught red-handed. But let's check out the beginning of the latest Back on Figg episode with Smac's replacement.
We are live. Yeah, man. Big Orange is in the chat, man. Big Orange is in the chat, man. You know what I mean? We already know what's going on.
Hey, guys.
Going on.
Yeah,
I love it.
Let me get
A celebration.
Yes, sir. Let me get me a shit now. Oh my God. It's already getting hot. Oh my.
Okay, let's have a celebration.
What we celebrating?
That you're back.
My boy home. Yeah, my boy home. We got the trash out the building, man.
The dookie.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, this about to be a good one, baby.
Making been making you clean up, Dookie. I didn't know that.
You funny. You a funny
That
ass
was
nigga.
crazy. That was wild, girl. You wrong for that.
Oh man. So yeah, though, what up, chat? We gonna get to the bottom of all these discrepancies today. Okay.
You brought this on yourself, buddy. Listen, at the end of the day, man, again, I repeat, Back on Figg, Trell, and Smac works. It does. But anybody can be replaced with the right person because at the end of the day, all Trell actually needs is somebody to bounce off of. And with Heather in the dynamic, Back on Figg is going to survive. They have the platform, they have the brand, they have everything. You, Smac, you have nothing. All you have is Smac. I don't know if 607 could pick you up or something. But listen, instead of worrying about me and where I'm doing my videos at and how I'm performing and, you know what I mean, what side of town or if I'm out of town, you need to worry about the brown tooth. You need to worry about controlling your bladder when you're drunk. And you also need to worry about cleaning up behind yourself in the bathroom, bruh. And stop cheating and charging people for promos and stuff and just blurting out promos on the platform and run that by your bosses, which is Heather and Trell, man. Listen, this may be a play. It may not be, but I'm telling you, some stuff that Trell is saying and some stuff that Heather is saying in these clips is definitely real. But we're going to see what happens. And, you know, I'm going to stay on Smac's head on this one. And no pause. Because I'm too grown for the pauses. We on your ass, buddy. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. You already know what it is. Ruler Gang.